up, Facebook fam? It's Kayla here. I have a special video today for you guys. I had went to Sephora yesterday to pick up once again another Fenty item, but this is a Fenty video. I'm doing that one after this video. I picked up a sample of the DIOR matte the DIOR Forever Matte Foundation in shade 3 Neutral. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I know I don't have, because I had to pay a lot of bills this month, so I couldn't purchase it yesterday, but I have the sample. This is what the shade 3 Neutral looks like. I actually went one shade lighter. I was technically shade matched to shade 3 Warm, but I have neutral undertones. And I like foundations that are one shade lighter than my actual foundation match that Sephora does for their customers. So we're gonna try this on today. I prepped my skin already with my Fenty Skin Hydrovisor, Moisturizer, and SPF. And the primer in which I use today is the MAC Prep and Prime foundation primer. It's the Radiant Pink. It's in a black bottle, and it does have a pump. I just don't have it with me right next to me, but just to show you guys. But I'm gonna be blending out this foundation today with a beauty blender, sponge, whatever you want to call it. Everybody calls it either a sponge or a beauty blender. So what I'm gonna do is this shade looks darker than I thought. Is we are going to scoop. There's some in the top of the cap. We're gonna scoop this part out, and we're just gonna start. Why is it so dark? I wish they would have went another shade lighter, because I'm more of a light foundation, light shade rather. That's just my preference. It does have a very light fragrance, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, I mean, it's very light. Like it smells like kind of florally, kind of like flowers. It smells really nice. If you're super sensitive to fragrance, this isn't an overpowering scent, so I don't think it would bother a person who's sensitive to fragrance that much. But this is going on really nicely. And this does retail for $52 in Sephora and on the DIOR website. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get okay, now that we scraped off what was in the cap, I thought they would fill this up completely, but I'm going to pour some on the palm of my hand. Should be good. Okay, so I have some on my hand right now. I'm going to take this end of the beauty blender and I'm going to just dip it in like that. I'm just going to touch up this side of any spots that I may have missed. Like that. And we'll do the other half of my face. But it's going on very nicely. It feels very, very light on the skin, which is another thing I like about, another thing that I look for in foundations. It smells so good. It really does. It smells really nicely. Take a little more. Do my forehead before we do the other side over here. Sorry guys, I know I take a little longer to blend out my foundation than most people do. But I'm also using my phone as a mirror. And So it's looking good so far. I'm gonna take a little more. I'm gonna start going up towards my ear. Just touching up any spots I missed on my forehead. I'm going to be posting like 3 or 4 videos today, guys, so be ready for 3 or 4 videos in one day. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It would really mean so much to me. Even just having this channel means so much to me, and I love sharing all my products with you guys. And I'm trying to get under this eye without getting it in my eye. It goes on, so I'm really liking how this looks. I mean, I'm gonna go, when I purchase this foundation, I'm actually gonna go one shade, I have a shade lighter, which is 2.5 actually, because it looked lighter in the bottle for some reason. And I like full coverage. That's just me. Okay, I think I'll take the last little bit. Wow, that looks really, really nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving this foundation right now. I'm having so much fun blending it out. Like, I can't stop blending it out. Like, this is fun. So I think I got every spot. I'm blending it out for like 5 minutes. What do you guys think? Comment below. Tell me what you guys think. How does it look on me? Do you think the shade was a good match? Should I go a shade lighter? Should I keep it at this shade? What do you guys think? I want to hear from you guys. Not only Sephora, but I want to hear from you guys, my little YouTube family people. So, it's definitely, most definitely a full coverage foundation. Look at it. It's just going on, like, making my skin look flawless. It's covering up all my imperfections. Okay. I'm going to save the other half of this for tomorrow. So, luckily, whoops, I got some on my thumb. I'll just put that on my nose. I'm pretty sure my nose where. And I got some stuck to the side. And we're gonna set my foundation as well. So I'm gonna put this down. Actually, I'm gonna put it back in the Sephora bag. Right where it goes. And I love these little bags that they put the samples in, and I save them so that I know when I go on my next like Sephora haul, I know I have like a list of all the items I'm gonna purchase. I like to save these little bags. They're so cute. So put that to the side for now. And wow. I'm shook right now. Like, I am shook right now of how good this foundation looks. Damn. So we're gonna set my foundation with the by Terry Hyaluronic Pressed Hydro Powder, and this is the translucent. It says colorless, so translucent. But I'm gonna get my powder brush in one moment. Gonna use my Fenty powder brush, of course. Like, what else, right? If you know me already, if you watch my videos, you know I love my Fenty. I can never get me enough Fenty. I got a Fenty addiction. Like, it's a problem, but it's a good problem usually. Except when I'm broke, when it's not then it's like a shit moment, you know. So it does come with this little pad, but I'm just gonna put that. I don't use it. So I'm gonna grab some product on my powder brush. I'm gonna start at my forehead. And the powder with this foundation works really, really well. I'm gonna grab some more product onto my brush. Set my foundation. I do not have a sample of the concealer because being that the product doesn't have a pump on it, I couldn't get a sample of it. So what I'll end up doing is off camera I will use either my Tarte Shape Tape or one of my Fenty concealers. Powder works beautifully with this foundation. It really does. It makes it look like it looks flawless without this powder, but these two work well together, I must say. I always like to put just a little bit of extra setting powder, especially if it's translucent or just a very light shade, like along my hairline, because I sweat easily in the summertime, and I like to make sure it's set. Most of the foundations I have are sweat resistant, especially my Fenty foundation and this DIOR foundation as well. So that is it for the DIOR foundation video. So I'm gonna hop off cam. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna hop back on camera and do another surprise video of a first impression. So I will see you then. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.